I have a story time for you guys. If you're new here, subscribe. This one's gonna be good. And if you're a long-time subscriber, big up yourself. Maritino Bob. And if you watch my videos all the time and you don't subscribe, take the time to do that now. Thank you. So, this is definitely going to be a two-part story time because the first one, which is this one, is to set the tone so you guys could understand what was going on and how the night went and how it was popping. And then the next one is when the night went from here, ended here, and the morning was over my head. Everything went over my head, bigger than me, and that big. So let's get into it. Let's say, hey guys, wagwan, what's popping? Anyways, wagwan, what's popping? Big up yourself. So I left a little space here. Hold on, wait, up my hand here, so that I could add clips and videos. I'm using a new editing app. So if you don't see it here, it'll be chopped in between. I'm trying my best. Work with me. So let me set the tone for you. This was about a year ago, December 2019. Okay, so I get to Jamaica and I'm like, ooh, it's popping. It's only popping. Is it December? It was. I'm pretty sure it was December. Yeah. So I land in Jamaica, Kingston Airport. I'm like, yeah. I already linked up with Tracy and was like, yo, we need to go to, what's the party called? We need to go to, I literally went over this way in my head. Oh, I need to go to Chillin'. And that was the last night. Chillin' was gonna be 6 grand. 6,000 Jamaican dollars is about 60 bucks Canadian. It's an all you can eat, drink, music, vibes, dancing. It's really vibesy. Like, honestly, that party is very chill. Like, you go with your friends and you're like, it's a little vibe. So I'm like, okay, that's the last night. It's gonna be 6 grand and it's gonna go up to 8. So I'm like, So I get picked up from the airport. I got driven home and I'm like, okay, put down my stuff. And me and Tracy already made plans to go out after. So I packed a little bag to change my clothes at her house. I didn't even change my clothes at my own house because I was like, I'm not missing those 6 grand tickets. So packed my bag, my little outfit. Cool. We get down to Murray's to buy my ticket, which is where Chillin' happens. And we're good. Well, I pick her up, we go there, whatever. Good. Grab the ticket, grab her ticket, like, we're good. So we're driving to Tracy's house, you know, and she's like, oh, there's the party that I wanted to go to, and there's another party. And I was like, no, yeah, so the party that I want to go to was Govana. And she was like, well, there's also another party that's keeping that is a very popular year-to-year party. So she's like, I know everyone's gonna go to that party. So she's like, let's go to that party, see how it goes, and then go to the Govana party. The two parties are legit 2 streets away from each other. Okay, maybe 15-minute drive, 2 streets away. So I get to her house, I take a shower at her house, because remember, I was on the plane, everything, take a shower at her house, put on this pink outfit that I got from, where did I get it from? Forever 21. And it's like a tube top and like a short shorts, okay? looking cute. Tracy's mom was like, ah! Like, that was the vibe, okay? So I'm like, okay, spray up, smell up, smell up. I think my hair was in 2 ponytails like this too. Like, that's why I put it, you know, did a little edges. I don't think I put on like any serious makeup. I think I just put on lashes and a little lippy, and then maybe just a concealer. Simple, like, okay. So the first party is BYOB. You bring your own liquor to the party. It's an outside venue, so it's literally just fences. It's actually like a parking lot, a building parking lot. So there's obviously fence on one side, the building is here, and they kind of fence in here, and the building goes around. So wall, fence, and then they put a fence here. So, you know, make it a venue. Again, it's outside. I had gotten Cocomania from the airport. I think in the airport it's like $12 for like a 1 liter bottle, like $12. So I had gotten that. So we get there, and usually when it's BYOB, like, you usually buy chaser at those parties. So you usually don't come with chaser. You just bring your liquor, and then to support the person who's keeping the party, you buy your chaser. So brought my Cocomania, which is coconut rum, and then we get there, and her friend was already there, and there was a little table, so we put our liquor on that table, and she had a couple of her little friends there, and so we put my liquor down. Then we went to the bar, and we got, I think, Ting and Pepsi, I think was what we got, and some ice in cups. So when I get to a party, I'm there, and I'm just like, okay, and my little pink tube top and short shorts, and I'm like, talk to me nice. So we're there at the party, and we're chilling, and we're hanging out, and we're like, okay, we're fine, we're drinking, you know, the liquor's kind of, and we're getting on a little vibes, and her friends are there, and we're cool. And they switched the DJ. I don't remember who was playing, but let me tell you, he came with the gal song, bam. So I'm like, some there, bubby your body, fit it up top, boss, but man, you know. So, and I'd be lying if I said when I'm in Jamaica and I'm dancing, the camera light is like, and so eventually I kind of learned to ignore it. So I'm not really preening. Like, people are always videotaping me, people are always taking pictures of me, and I always be telling people I don't know how to dance. When I go to Jamaica, it's on it, pop. So yeah, so I don't really be paying it no mind, to be honest. So I'm there, and me and Tracy are dancing and vibing. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put it, I hope I can put it here so you guys can really see. And we're snapping, we're, you know, doing the most. I'm like, okay. A guy comes, and there's a party called Teacup. I've never been. I don't ask why. It's always either before I come to Jamaica, after I come to Jamaica. I'm never really in Jamaica when it's happening. And I always want to go because it's like a morning breakfast, you know? So he comes, and he has his signage, and he's like, oh, you want to hold the sign? So I sign. I hold the sign, and I pose, and I'm like, you know my little pose. Okay, so then we get back, and we're there partying, and I'm not dancing with a soul. Might I add you, like, again, last year December, technically I've been married for 2 months. So I'm on my best behavior. I'm keeping it 100 on my best behavior. So I'm there dancing by myself. Me I go down low and I tick tock, and you know. So we're there, and then one of the guys that were, I don't think he's Tracy's friend, or maybe he is, but he was with them, like that crew that I told you that's been there from the jump. So he comes over, dances with me. It wasn't even a full song. It was like, I felt bad because he was there with us the whole time, and I'm like, it'd be rude to just push you off, like, you know, that's not my vibe. So it wasn't even a full song. Danced with him, whatever. Went back to dancing by myself. Again, yeah, TikTok, TikTok, bubble your body fitty, you know, whatever. The party's supposed to end at 12. I think it went to about 12:30 or so, and people were leaving. You could tell, like, people were legit leaving, going to the other party. So we see the crowd leaving, and I'm like, hey, Tracy's like, you ready to go? I'm like, say less. So picked up my bottle, went to the car, we drove to the next party. Get to the next party, which is over at Woodley, which is where they have like the gun range. I think they have go-karts over there and stuff. That's my first time actually being over there, but they have different little things over there. Oh, all this is in Maypen, by the way. Maypen. The party there, stoplights, and the next party where Govana there, they are Woodley. So we get there, we park. It was raining before, and Woodley is that woods, and so there's all this grass, and my slipper just sink, like it was whatever. We get there. I can't remember if we paid to go in or not. I think we did. I don't remember. But we get in there, and it's a huge place. Like, it's, again, outdoor venue. Huge. Like, he expected a crowd, okay? But when we get there, people are still leaving. So eventually it did get packed up. But when we get there, you could point us out. Like, so I get there, and me and Tracy are there, and the music is bumping, and we just dance, and you know. And then I see one of my friends, and I say, hey, what's going on? What you gotta do? Yeah, so yeah, me there, we are chill, me have vibes, you know, me and merging them. So I get back to my little space with Tracy, and then so we're there, we're vibing, and then the DJ, which is why I can't remember his name. Honestly, I had to go on my computer because I could not remember nothing for the life of me. So Bishop Escobar was playing, and that's one of the reasons why I said I want to call. So I'm like, Bishop Escobar, Govana, me, that he can't miss me. So me and Tracy are vibing, and then Bishop Escobar plays this new Vibes Cartel. I don't remember the song, but he plays the song, and him said, oh no, that song, yeah. And Tracy, again, right now the place is kind of empty, so Tracy screams out the name of the song, and he's like, okay, come here. So she goes up to the stage, and he's like, no, I'm a big friend, bring your friend too, bring your friend too. So I'm like, you want to meet me? On my way, I'm there talking about me and Bishop Escobar, good friend in my head, because he vibes and the music nice. And so he's like, oh, bring a bigger friend. I'm my friend, this, bring her up. So now the whole party, he's saying, oh, your friend in the pink. The whole party turns and looks at me, and everyone's like, so I'm like, okay, cool, time to go. So I walk up, and then he's like, no man, come from the stage. I thought he was giving us something. Like, I really thought we were just gonna win tickets to like one of his shows, or like, you know, a party that he's at. Like, he's like, no, come on the stage. So me I said, Father God, what me get myself, you know? That me I say, no, me I said, what did I do to get myself in trouble? And you know what I need y'all to do? Subscribe. Let's subscribe. This is my first story time, and like, I'm enjoying it. So if you're enjoying it, let me know in the comments. Thanks. So I'm on the stage now, mind you, in front of all these people, and people are flooding in. It's like they hear somebody on the stage, and more people just are coming in. So he's like, so you can't dance? I'm like, no. So he's like, yeah man, she can't dance. Yeah man. I was like, why are you doing this, girl, child? I was like, I'm supposed to be on my best behavior. And I I was trying to be on my best behavior. I was trying to be on her best behavior. So he calls me on stage and I'm like, like, let's be honest. Y'all seen the videos where girls are on stage dancing and I do this and I split and I. You've seen the videos, so you know what happens. So I'm gonna go on stage and I dance with Bishop Escobar. And that time break does not come out. And it's like break. Like, had a good time. It was fun. Come off stage now. Govana comes on like a little bit later. Govana comes on, he vibes, he nice, he just, honestly, Govana, a real general. And I might edit him, I'm a real general, like, you get me? So, he comes on, and girls are throwing themselves. If they could have literally went, shoop, boop, and throw themselves, they would have, like I'm telling you, hold them a hold him, because at one point he decides to come off the stage, because there's like maybe like 40 girls really at the front, and the place is so big, so no one's really crowding other than those 40 girls. And yes, I was one of those 40 girls, but I wasn't doing the most. Like, I wasn't grabbing no cocky, I wasn't grabbing no, I was there just you know, like, he the way that they're draping him up, his friends had to come and pull him back up on the stage, because they were like, nah, this so much, and you know, I will head back, and this is not looking like it. So party's done, and I was like, oh, that was a good night, that was a good little vibe. Like, yo, that started my little vacation nice. Like, yeah. Hop in my little whip, drop off Tracy, and speed up. Got my little hills right up on that hillside to live. So I'm gonna drive up to my hillside, park the car, go to sleep. Had a good little sleep too, you know. Woke up, got my little breakfast, drink my little tea. Then my phone just go bzz, bzz, bzz. So I just thought, like, you know, people are messaging me saying, hey, what's up? You know when people see your Snapchat or your Instagram story, and then they see that, you know, you're outside somewhere, they're like, oh, hey, like, oh my god, like, you're in Jamaica, like, oh my god, I bet it's so nice there, I bet it's so warm there, like, oh my god. I thought it was just one of those. So I'm like, okay. Then I hear the phone go. So me, I said, what on there? Wait a minute. Hold on. And that's where the story is ending. So I would suggest you guys like, subscribe, comment below, and don't miss the next story time, the continuation of that 1 a.m. because it's our bars. Maybe tell them to say it our bars. Thank you guys for watching, hanging out with me. It's your girl Lena.